Alright, okay. Let's see here. What new Ninjala news do we have to cover today? Well, looks like a dev diary dropped not too long ago. Maybe if I definitely make a video on this, I'd be okay. Wait.
What is going on, ninjas? Logic here, and today we'll be going over the new Ninjala Dev Diary number 15.
Logic, you beat me to it again. But you know what? That's okay, because I want to do my own little reaction to the Dev Diary, and I think I'm going to talk about some things that Logic might have missed. So let's get right into it. Before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the Ninjala content. But with that being said, there's too much to talk about with this Dev Diary, so as I said in the beginning, let's get right into it. So, Ninjala Season 6. They have finally revealed Ninjala Season 6, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to Season 6. The theme for Season 6 is heroes versus villains, and honestly, the whole aesthetic of this season, and the fact that the stage, which we'll talk about in a minute, is a desert stage, the whole thing reminds me of Mad Max. Convince me otherwise. Of course, the season runs from June 17th to September 9th, and that is a huge season. That is a long season. I literally cannot believe how long this season is going to be. And keep in mind that Ninjala's first anniversary is technically June 24th. So that first anniversary is happening right at the beginning of the season. So we have a really cool stuff coming, and heroes and villains. I think it's a great way to celebrate Ninjala's first anniversary. So of course, with a new season, most of the time comes new gun weapons and a new stage. And for season 6, we are getting both of them, starting of course with our Egyptian themed stage known as Sphinx Valley. Sphinx Valley is a large desert city kind of based around the 3 great pyramids of Giza, with Gumchi literally plastered over all the sphinxes and pyramids because Gumchi is the face of Ninjala, and I think it's actually a really cool aesthetic. We also are getting a nice good look at one of the potential Season 6 outfits here, and in the turnaround with when they show the actual map off. But what I really like about this stage is it seems to be like there's going to be a lot of fighting on the lower end. They don't show too much of the stage in this. They actually just show more the upper portion of the stage. But it looks like the upper portion of the stage has a really nice view of the rest of the stage. I think it can, I think there's going to be some open areas, but I also think there's going to be some really tight spaces where a lot of weapons are going to be able to excel, or just it's going to become all chaos in certain corners like that. But for the new stage gimmick, they have introduced something brand new known as the Set Drone. Now, the Set Drone is a brand new type of drone. This drone fights back. Now, all you droners better watch out, because this drone not only fights back, but this drone can also inflict gum damage onto you and do actual damage. If you get KO'd by a set drone, you are going to become the laughingstock of Ninjala. Do not get KO'd by a set drone, that's all I'm saying. But it looks like this drone is going to be extremely powerful, but there is a notification on screen for Sphinx Valley when this drone does appear, and it looks like there's a lot of S energy orbs also around the set drone spawn locations. Now, granted, this could change before the season comes out, but for this drone, defeating it is absolutely vital. If you manage to defeat this drone, you are going to get a massive attack bonus. However, the trade-off to getting a massive attack bonus is that you will be marked on the entire map for everyone to see. What I really like about the design of this drone is it seems to be like an angry Anubis styled, drone. But what's really cool is that obviously it's got the Gumchi eyes as well. So I'm very excited to see how Set Drone kind of changes the playstyle of Ninjala. Unfortunately, right now, I believe it's only going to be a gimmick for Sphinx Valley. But I'd like to see some Set Drones maybe spawn in other maps. Because honestly, this is a step in the right direction for, I think, myself, and Logic, I think, also agrees to this point, where I'm not a fan of droning. Why have a drone that is free easy points when you can have a drone that should be able to fight back to have you get those points? Because I'm sure the drone will still give you the drone points as well. Of course, next up on that list, we have a brand new weapon. The Extreme Yo-Yos, or in this case, the Extreme Motor Yo-Yo and the DJ Scratch. These yo-yos are going to be scary. These are going to be close range high-powered yo-yos, but I guarantee you the trade-off will be that they are slower. They do kind of show some combos that you can do with some of these yo-yos, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting into the guide for this as well. When obviously the new yo-yo drops, is when I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Delicious. So, for the extreme motor, its gumshoot is gum shot. It's a huge missed opportunity to call it shotgun. Basically, what their gumshoot is, gum shot is a close range shotgun gumshoot. Now, in the video, they do say it insta-binds, but I'm also noticing that in the video, they're always holding a big weapon. So it might not insta-bind guaranteed at point-blank range with just standard shotgun without the assistance of a Shinobi card. It's incredible that it will insta-bind outright with a big weapon at close range, and especially because this yo-yo is going to be a more close-range combat contestant. Having an insta-bind opportunity, you're going to see a lot of people jump canceling into insta-bind shotgun, and then your life is going to get splattered into the wall. Now, for its gum ninjutsu, it's a horse. I mean, everybody thought it was going to be a dog, but it is a literal paper-mache horse that we ride around on and we drop bombs. This thing is going to be a pain to deal with. I'm just going to tell you now, you're just going to be, just imagine, you're going to be in a big fight, you're going to be somewhere, and all of a sudden you're just going to have a horse run by, and all of a sudden all of you are e-pwned, and the horse is still going. He's off on an adventure. He's off into the sunset. I think it's going to be a good ninjutsu, and it's freely controllable like Sweet Ride on the skateboards as well. I think that's awesome, and especially for a ninjutsu. I am curious as to how long it fully lasts, but we will see. I wonder if you'll have to use that at mid-range instead of using it at long range. But of course, they did also show up the special on these new yo-yos. Now, if you guys know anything about the weapon classes in Ninjala, when they release a new weapon type, whatever their special is consistent throughout the variations. So this will also probably be on the DJ Scratch, but it's known as Bumpy Accelerator. Now, Bumpy Accelerator is basically what the skateboard's Sweet Ride is. However, there are a few variations to this, which I find rather unique. The first thing I really like about the Bumpy Accelerator is that it is a rideable yo-yo. I mean, this thing is it's a literal one-wheel motorbike. And it's a huge yo-yo. I mean, this is just kind of perfect. It plays into the Ninjala style so nicely. But what I find so interesting about the Bumpy Accelerator is that you have a timer while riding it. Now, this timer determines how long you can ride on the Bumpy Accelerator, which I think is a great option to kind of like slightly nerf the power of Bumpy Accelerator. I'd be interested to see if they actually implement this change to Sweet Ride as well, where every time you do a trick, or where every time you jump on the board, you get a gauge, kind of like Bumpy Accelerator on the screen, and you know it slowly decreases, and every time you do a trick, it decreases a slight amount, so you are limited to when you actually have to release that wide attack. They did mention that when you do attack with Bumpy Accelerator, you do get armor, and if it does knock your opponents into the air. So when you knock your opponent into the air with a Bumpy Accelerator attack, you can follow up with potentially a back attack, as we see in the game footage that they showed us, which is incredible. Can I say the back attack is going to be really scary? That's an AoE explosion. That is going to be, I believe, the first back attack in the game that is just an AoE explosion. That's going to cause a lot of trouble for players. But it's super nice to see the new weapons getting some love. And as, of course, for the DJ Scratch, obviously we talked about it having Bumpy Accelerator. But due to the diligent minds in the Ninjala community, we have an awesome look at the DJ Scratch's supposed kit. And it's going to have Gum Grenade and Shinobi Disco. That is an incredibly scary combo. Disco into Grenade is a free bind, and all your opponent's S energy is gone after that. So yeah, you are not going to enjoy getting hit by that one. So I think DJ Scratch is going to be very good. Obviously, Disco needs them buffs. Of course, along with the weapons, though, they added a new Shinobi card known as Last Spurt. This Shinobi card is broken. I think this Shinobi card is broken. Last Spurt is an infinite S energy. It's an infinite S energy card for the last 60 seconds on a match. All of you out there who use Gum Searcher, I feel so bad, because until Gum Searcher gets gum damage over time, you are not gonna enjoy having to deal with this Last Spurt Shinobi card. I'm sorry, but it is the truth. They really need to do something about Gum Searcher, or else the Last Spurt is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Not to say that this card isn't already, ridiculous. Basically, what Last Spurt does is it maxes out your S energy gauge and makes your S energy gauge infinite for the last 60 seconds of the match. and it doesn't decrease even if you use the S energy. Now, granted, this is a game-changing card and will only activate during the last 60 seconds, and I think this is going to be one of those go-to cards. I think you're going to see a lot of high-level Ninjala play, especially if you're falling behind. In a tournament setting, this card would be absolutely fantastic, but I want to take a good look at the actual assist codes for the last Spurt Shinobi card, and I want to take a look at the last two before I talk about the first one. Obviously, reduced cooldown is super nice while having last Spurt. Shortens the cooldown of gum shoots while last Spurt is active. Self-explanatory, straightforward. You're going to be able to use your gum shoot more. Fantastic. That's a lot more E-Pwns depending on the gum shoot you have. And of course, along with that, your natural life recovery rate starts sooner while last Spurt is active on for our second Shinobi card. Also, another good card, keeping yourself alive longer in the fight. Super, super nice. But for the first assist code, activation time up. It says, shortens the time it takes for last Spurt to activate and increases its activation duration. Does that mean that last Spurt can activate before the last 60 seconds in a match? Or does each level of last Spurt only add a certain, a certain boost? I guess the question really remains to be seen. Does last Spurt activate in bursts, or is it that full 60 seconds? Because if it's that full 60 seconds, with level 10 on assist code 1, you're probably going to have at least 80 seconds, in my opinion, of infinite S energy, and that's scary. But that will do it for all the new weapon stages and Shinobi cards. So let's move on to some stuff they are doing specifically for Season 6, which I like to see. The first thing they are doing is they are combining the specialty shop and the collection shop, as well as adding an additional body paint. They are combining the shops, and they said they are going to make it easier for people to, to look for items, and I'm hoping, they update the filter system a little bit, and it looks like the updated pictures look really nice as well. So if they really go for that, I think that's going to be a fantastic idea. But to add to that wonderful addition, we are also getting discounts up to 20% on certain things if you have the Ninjala Pass. Brilliant idea from the devs. A nice way to also give back to the people who have supported the Ninjala Pass for so long. But along with the shop, they're adding a new version of the Ninjala Pass called a Ninjala Pass Mini. Now, a Ninjala Pass Mini is going to run you 300 Jala, and it's like a smaller version of the Ninjala Pass that you can try up to tier 30. You can get all the rewards up to tier 30, and then you only have to spend the additional Jala you need to get the full pass at that point. You basically, you're subtracting the cost of that mini from your actual Ninjala Pass bundle, and that is really awesome. For those people who aren't sure if you want to pick up the Ninjala Pass, I think it's a fantastic pass personally. I've supported it throughout all 6 seasons, but for those who are unsure, try the Pass Mini out. If you don't like it, that is absolutely fine. But if you do like it, go ahead and, add more to that pass. And obviously with the first anniversary campaign, they're giving out 1,000 Jala to everyone. So, that's a big thing as well. So don't forget to, everyone's basically going to get a free pass for Season 6. So there's no excuse, not to try and get the full pass. But I really like the Pass Mini. That's a super, super good idea. Honestly, I am super excited for Ninjala's first anniversary stuff. There are a lot of things that we cannot say, and by we, I mean the ambassadors. So I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited to see everything that's coming out. But for the Dev Diary specifically, first things first, first anniversary, June 24th, everybody is getting 1,000 Jala. Gotta love it. That's a pass for everybody. And not only that, but their Ninjala Story Mode is also going to be on sale. 99 cents for Story Chapter 1 and 2. Alternatively, and obviously I would convert your currency because I am in US, but super, super nice, and I love that so, so much. And on top of that, we're also getting a first anniversary tournament, much like we had with the Yakisoba tournament, which is going to be super, super, I'm sorry, not the Yakisoba, the Nissan Cup. The noodles, the ramen noodles. But they're basically doing the same thing like that, and that will start in the second month of the anniversary celebration. That'll start on July 17th. So feel free to take part in all the first anniversary festivities. And more, of course, is coming as well. So I'm excited to see where that goes. Now, the Ninjala Collection Cards Volume 2. I talked about this a while. I was wondering when Volume 2 was going to come out, and I'm super excited to see when it comes out. First things first, I want to point out, look at that mech outfit. I love it. It is literally a Mecha Anubis wolf cat thing, and it works well with the the Sphinx Valley theme for the map of Ninjala. But what I'm most excited for Ninjala Collection Cards Volume 2, and I will be picking these up, and I will be doing a collab, of course, with another Ninjala content creator. 100%, what I'm most looking forward to is the SSR cards, because the SSR cards all have the alternative outfits of the characters for Ninjala. Now, the SSRs, of course, are as follows, where, you know, you have, you know, the Shinobi's paper fan, the Asakusa wheel as SSRs and stuff like that. But there are plenty of good cards for that. It is just going to be super, super nice, and I cannot wait to see what the cards do. Obviously, getting all the alt outfits of the characters. The one I want to point out right now is my boy Burton, because I thought the alt was going to be green, but I'm still happy the alt is yellow, because gold is my, technically said, gold and yellow is technically my second favorite color, so I am going to be copping Burton's outfit, hopefully. And I am going to be rocking those yellow glasses. I cannot wait. And of course, today I am going to wrap it up by talking about the roadmap of Ninjala Season 6. Now, they showed us this roadmap, and this roadmap is amazing. For this entire roadmap for Ninjala Season 6, running from June to September, we are getting every featured battle mode back. We are getting a Goma Matsuri, a Loot Battle Matsuri. Again, we are getting more stuff, and they highlighted something in particular here, and it is a new collaboration that is going to run probably from mid-July to the end of August. I do not know what this collaboration is, but because it's highlighted, it probably means it's super important. And if my friend Logic has anything to say about it, he thinks it's going to be Demon Slayer, because Puzzles and Dragons just got a Demon Slayer collab. That would be awesome if Ninjala got a Demon Slayer collab. I know Logic wants a Bleach collab in Ninjala, and I honestly think a Bleach collab would be a really good idea for Ninjala, because it kind of works with the whole aesthetic. But I'm excited to see what this new collab is, and it looks like Season 6 is off to a fantastic start, and I cannot wait. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for all the changes of Season 6? If so, let me know down in the comments section below. Of course, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I've been wanting to make this for a while, even though Logic beat me to it. I'm always late to these kind of things, but Logic does it the day of. I had 4 other videos to work on. You know how it is. YouTube life! But anyways, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Of course, if you guys enjoyed it, just do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It just means a lot to me. It helps push the channel forward a lot, and it, shows me that you guys are caring about the content I'm making, so I appreciate that so much. But other than that, guys, until then, this is CAJ Man 777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.